on there. Oh, look at that. That is a fantastic, easy dinner right there. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today, winner, chicken dinner. And I've got a secret ingredient which actually costs pennies. Okay, it's an easy recipe. I'm using chicken thighs, skin on, bone in. Okay, now you can use boneless, skinless, entirely up to you. I've got some celery, some carrots, some garlic and some onions, and I've got some frozen peas which are defrosting as we speak. Okay, and a little bit of chicken stock. Easy recipe. Start it off, prep some veg and everything, season the chicken, put a little sear on there, shove it in the oven, finish it off. There you go, come on. Now these lentils, as you can see, have been rinsed. Celery, straightforward. We want some diced celery. Now you can dice it as big as small as you want, come on. So we're on there, look. And we can chuck all this in the same bowl. It's all going to be cooked at the same time, so it doesn't matter where it goes. Carrots, we want diced carrots, okay? Nice and steady. Big as small as you like. Garlic. The usual. Big as small as you like. Up to you. That'll do. We'll be wanting your oven on today at 180. Now these are quite big actually, quite lucky. I'm not sure they're going to fit in the pan, but we're going to squash them in. Of course we are. So we're on there, salt. Now you can season both sides if you so wish. That is up to you. Let's get cooking. In that pan, a little bit of olive oil, butter, flame on. So this is going to be a straightforward sear on this chicken. We are just going to leave it in there to get a bit of colour. Okay, skin side down. Now I can tell you this is going to be a heck of a job in here, but it's going to fit. The pan is full. So we're going to do that. Now this is definitely going to be a shufty about in here as it's cooking. What we're trying to do is just leave it to sit. We want a little bit of colour on that skin, but you know, it's going to be a heck of a job to cook in here like this. We just leave it, it'll be fine. So it doesn't really matter if we don't get a fantastic sear on there at the moment, because that's going to come out of there. It's going in the oven. It'll be cooked, covered, then uncovered. So that should sort the skin out. We are dragging some flavour out of there for our onion, carrot, celery mixture. And then just chuck it over like that. We'll put a little bit of something on the bottom. That one's not quite crispy up, but that doesn't matter. So I think we got some flavour out of there. I'm just going to take these out of there and put them on this tray. Okay, in there, your onions. In they go. Right, we're just going to give that a little fry in there. Now, if there's any of that chicken fond on the bottom, lift it. It'll come off. Carrots and celery, it's all in. About 5 minutes on there. Season to taste. A little bit of salt. A little bit of black pepper. Okay, I'm going in here with my dried herbs. They'll rehydrate in that butter olive oil mixture. That is dried thyme, and this is rosemary. Just bring that through. In there, garlic. Nice stir through. There's a pan full of goodness right there. Okay, now we are going in here with tomato paste, tomato puree. We actually want to cook a little bit to deepen the flavour, and we want a couple of good tablespoons in there. Bring that in and start to cook it a little bit in there. Then we'll stir it all in and carry on cooking. Worcester or Henderson's in there. Okay, that is it. Now, I have chicken stock here, and what I'm going to do is add a little bit in there, and then we'll chuck the rest in the tray. That chicken stock in there is going to bring some of that out of that pan. If there's anything stuck on there, we're going to lift it. Right, let's get it in a tray. Stock in there. You can do this any which way around that you want, but I want to get my lentils in and give them a stir up, because these lentils tend to stick together after they've been rinsed. So we want those in there. There you go, that's loosened it all up. Okay, we want that pan mix in there. I can tell you there's some fantastic flavour right there. So just give it a little bring in like that. And then we're going to take our chicken thighs and we are going to nestle on the top. Okay, we want to keep that skin up. There is going to be quite a lot of fluid forms in here, but what we're hoping that those lentils are going to absorb. So we got that going on in there. Right, we need to cover that. So it's a straightforward cover. Cover it with some foil, or if you're cooking with a tray that's got a lid. Right, whack that in the oven, 45 minutes. Okay, when you've had about 45 minutes, we want that off there. Oh, look at that. Now this is going to want a good 35 minutes in there uncovered. When you've got about 10 minutes left of cooking, you want to be stirring in your peas. Let the peas cook in there. And bob that back in the oven. Okay, when you've had your time, that out of there. Oh, there we have it, a fabulous all-in-one winner winner chicken dinner. On there, some of that veggie and those lentils on there. Oh, look at that. That is a fantastic easy dinner right there. Oh yeah, we're in. Nice crispy skin on there, look. We've got all those lentils that have just melted into there. Come on. Oh, that is red hot, look at that. Oh, amazing. I've served it with some mashed potato. But you know, this works equally well with crusty bread. Of course it does. Come on. Oh, yes, please. Oh, in fact, I prefer it with the crusty bread. All the celery, got the carrots, the onions, the peas. We got that very watery gravy because everything obviously cooked off with all the fluid in there. It's delicious. It's like a soup. Oh, it is really delicious with the rosemary and the thyme. And our chicken. Okay, we got a crispy skin. That's great to eat, but we need to get into the chicken and have a look. You ready? Look at this. Look at this. That is beautiful. Oh yeah. There you go, winner winner chicken dinner. And our secret ingredient, those lentils in there with all that protein, cost pennies. Come on, get it in there, pep it all up, pan full of goodness. Great meal on the table. If you like what we're doing, share with your friends, tell them how easy it is to make this. Come on, you can feed 6 there quite easily. And if you do like what we're doing, a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, or ring that bell. We'll catch you in the next video. I think the crusty is my way. Oh yeah.